Well, hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Culturally Rooted. You know, before we move on to a guest, I gotta introduce my guys. So, right here next to me, you see who it is. What's up, Superman?
It's good, man.
You know what I'm
Good.
saying? We got Cousin on the other side. Say what's up, Cousin.
Peace be the journey.
Okay. But look,
Hey, yo, look, before we start cooking in this episode, we just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor. Look, I got a few products in front of me right now. We got the traditional kava right here, but what we also got is the micronized version. So if you don't know what this is, you don't need that strainer no more. This one, you just throw it in with the water, mix, you good to drink right there. So look, we got all types of different products. Plug in with Kamakava and use the discount code CULTURE to get 10% off.
Or you got the gummies here. It's GMO, gluten-free. It's all natural. I popped one in just recently. It's very good.
look, if you don't mix kava, you don't got all day to sit in a circle, you don't want to do what Cousin's got, you're not into gummies, well, check this out. I got something even better for you. I got guava and I got iced tea. It's extract. You got to mix an ounce of this with 5 ounces of water, and you wait 15 minutes for it to take over, and then you can start serving it. So what I'm saying is, this is already kava. Shout out Calm with Kava for messing with Culturally Rooted. Like Cousin said, use the promo code CULTURE to order you some. And we got a saying, if you want to stay
If you want to stay rooted, culturally rooted, stay rooted with Calm with God.
And back to the episode.
with no further ado,
Come on.
our guest for the night is Tutu Ila Unaloto Taufa.
Yes, sir.
Hey, come on.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, how long did it take you to learn that?
Anyway, so we're going to commercial, but
5 minutes.
hey, it took me a minute. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I messed it up too. So, but anyways, hey, he goes by Una.
Yeah.
Most of y'all know him as Una Barber out in Utah County. The guy's been around for a minute, but before we even get to that, on Culturally Rooted, I want to say we appreciate you for taking time to come on here and let us tell your journey, Toko. But we got to start all the way from the beginning, Una. Where you from, man? Where you born at? For the people that don't know.
Man, born in Samoa. I was born in American Samoa. And then, yeah. So I was born in American Samoa, and then it's the journey of the, parents coming to America. So American Samoa until, I think I was only 2 or 3 weeks in Samoa, and then I was sent back to Tonga. And I was raised up in Tonga until I was 10. And then came to...
Wait. Una.
and then,
He was born in Samoa.
My guy got to experience both worlds. Born in Samoa, though.
yeah.
Wait, why? Your parents is Tongan, right?
Yes, just coming through Samoa and then America, then Hawaii, and then here. So just migrating here.
Oh, so they were on their way to come to America.
Yes.
And you just happened to come out in
Yeah.
American Samoa, huh?
Oh, okay.
Got you.
And then went to Tonga, stayed there till you were 10?
10, and then my dad came back and picked me up for my mom's older sister. So I was adopted to my mom's older sister. You know how that...
Oh, okay, yeah, Pushaki. Yeah. Okay, but look, let's go back to Tonga, though. Because you're old enough to remember a little bit at 10 years old. Huh?
It's definitely different now.
How was that life?
I mean, from what I remember, it was different because I was just a kid. I didn't know my first name until I was in first grade, that I had a first name. So I went by Una
All your
the
life,
whole time
huh?
until my dad came, bought me. He's like, he showed me my passport and he's like, your name is Tutuila. I was like, what?
You're like, since when?
And then I even know I was, American. Until until my dad started visiting me, and then like, all right. And then he said, oh, maybe you go to Hawaii. And I'm like, then my mind just started going crazy, like,
Samoa, Tonga.
I'm like, man, I'm not gonna get hit anymore, man. Like,
Get a run like
Hell yeah, it's rough over there, huh?
growing up
It's
at that
like
time.
dirty rough.
Hawaii?
Whoa. It's like nothing out there, huh?
Ufa.
Like every kid that comes from Tonga, their cursive is really good, right?
Yeah.
Because you get bought you when you know.
Listen, man,
So when my dad said Hawaii, I learned they don't hit in Hawaii. So I was like,
Yeah, I'll go over there.
I'm not going back to school. I'm done.
Sounds like a dream.
Yeah.
Answer my prayer.
So I was going to school until 4th grade
In Hawaii?
in Tonga.
Oh, okay.
Then I came. Then my dad picked me up
Came to Hawaii.
in Hawaii from 90. My family was already there, but I was Hawaii from 94 to 98, and then we moved to Utah.
So 4 years in Hawaii.
Yeah.
What part of Hawaii was you
Maui.
at?
Maui.
Maui. Oh,
Yeah, my whole life there in Maui got burned down though. So it's
So were you
different out
were
there.
you ever one of them? How's it, pa? Hi, auntie. Hi, uncle. How's it, uncle?
Small kind. Small kind.
Oh,
Was you like that?
No, man. I wish.
Not enough time, huh?
Hey,
I was
but,
still learning.
but Toko, when you
learning
when you were
English, it
going
was hard.
through Samoa, Tonga, Hawaii.
I mean, I don't
Were you-
really remember Samoa, But
Okay,
Tonga-
but did you
Tonga and
was
then
there any
Hawaii.
was there anything you liked to do? Like, did you play any sports?
Man,
Did you draw? Did you? Is there something that you
Man,
did that you can
there was
remember?
if you
nothing
think
up
of
there,
a
yeah.
fob, dude, I'm a fob, and I'm proud of it.
Oh, okay.
Like coming to Hawaii, I'm very proud of it, man.
Come on,
Like I was raised Methodist until I was, so the upbringing was different for me. Like I used to like,
You were Chilean?
yeah, and then like it was just different. To me, it was and coming to Hawaii was definitely different because I was shy. You come there, all your cousins like, hey, you speak English?
Man,
That was hard.
and probably
Yeah.
the Methodist side. You guys speak a lot of Tongan, huh?
Yeah.
Man, my tongue is really good back
Yeah,
then,
that's what
Now my tongue and English is no good. But they say, yeah, your tongue and you no good.
That's because he's just a quiet, humble guy. Huh?
No, man. But yeah, definitely coming from Tonga, you gotta respect, respect your female and respect the elders.
Oh,
You
definitely.
learn to be quiet and follow.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I like that part.
Hey, hey, look, people that's like that though, that likes to respect and follow, like you just said. That means you see more than you talk. So it's like those type of people, like I said, like you, like you know what I mean. You've seen a lot of things that maybe you don't talk about because you are that type of dude that's just quiet and follow. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, you go stand over there, you go stand over there. But what I'm saying is those are the
Yeah.
type of people that see a lot more than a wild dude that's wild because he ain't really paying attention to me.
Like him. He don't listen.
Yeah, see, I was trying to break this down and say like me.
Like he's
yeah,
the
you
wild
ain't
one.
My
lying.
moment, man. My moment. Me and Una had a moment right there.
Oh, whoops!
So in Hawaii,
Yeah.
how long were you in Hawaii?
for 4 years.
4 years.
4 years. And coming to Hawaii, like the struggle is real for the people that come and land in Hawaii, because
It's expensive out there.
yeah, my dad was a dishwasher, landscaping. My mom was, housekeeping. So it was rough. Like,
Trying to do
I
what
don't
you
know,
can do.
for people to make it in Hawaii is rough, especially for the
Coming from the island.
finance, yeah. So for me, like in 8th grade, my dad, I think 7th grade, 7th grade, 6, 7, 8. My dad forced me up the coconut tree to climb and
Go
you
grab
know,
coconuts. Huh?
Yeah, paper route. I had a newspaper route. I was, I think, probably the youngest kid over there at that time, climbing the coconut tree. All the kids went play football, Pop Warner,
Right. You had
and I'm
other
over here
things.
on the tree like that. Like, climb me for it, we live on the street. So,
That's cool, man.
but yeah, it paid off.
Right,
Like,
that's what I
today,
mean.
paid off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like to me, sometimes we don't see that till later.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Like,
feel me? At the moment while you're doing it, it sucks.
like especially now, it's hard for me because you were taught, nima, like nima poto, nima
Right,
ala.
right, right,
When
right.
you go to function,
Yeah.
you don't stand
right,
around.
Right. You see
Go
somebody pick
ala.
something up, go help.
Go touch, work, help. So it's hard for me to go to function because that used to be me, that
you
kid,
were.
like for my parents. You know what you are when you show up at family stuff. You don't just stand around. You go allied.
Right.
help.
They should
whatever.
tell you what
Yeah,
to do.
So
That's what's up. Okay. Look, before we get any further, look, that's dope. Well, now, okay. So Hawaii, then you came to Utah.
yeah,
What year was that?
98.
98.
Yeah.
98.
How old were you?
What? 15? 15? 14? 15? So, yeah.
mean,
So we actually landed in Reno for like a semester in school, and then we moved here, Reno, Nevada.
Oh.
Yeah, I have an auntie and sister there, so we follow them there, and then we came to Utah. But
How many siblings?
there's 8 of us, so there's 5 girls and then 3 boys. But it was all separated, you know, because parents coming, first 3 were born in Tonga, so they were kind of left back in Tonga because you know visa and stuff, and then the next 3 were in Samoa.
I hear tons of stories about
Yeah.
you know that being a normal thing.
Yeah.
Where, some of their siblings or kids that they leave it on the islands, either Samoa or Tonga, and then they come back later and pick them up and whatnot.
And then the 2 younger ones were born in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
And then when you got to Nevada, were all eight of y'all, or just
just
You and your sister?
so. Well, one of my sisters, the one before me, got married and moved to Nevada with her husband, and then me, my mom, a younger sister, 2 younger sisters, and a younger brother came.
sorry, what number are you?
Number 5, so I'm middle.
So you're right after the girls, huh? You're the starting of the boys.
So it's like girl, boy.
Oh,
you
okay,
know.
okay.
How was the culture shock when you got to Reno, coming from Hawaii? Like that's different.
Yeah, it was definitely different, man. Like when we landed, it was hot in Hawaii. So when we landed in Reno, man,
Cold as
it
hell.
was
Huh?
hot in Hawaii. So we're like free air conditioning, you know? Like, we were like, this feels good in shorts and Hawaiian shirt, you know? My parents are like, hey, put a jacket on, you're gonna get sick, you know? But we were kids. Excited
That's tight.
for the air, you know?
So stay there, then move to Utah.
Yeah, my parents came visit here. Then, you know, a couple months later, we moved here in '98.
Did you have family here already? When you guys moved here, or was
like
it just...
we all have family somewhere, you know? So, not like first cousin, but close family.
Close enough.
Right.
Yeah, so we landed in Rose Park. Yeah, I grew up in Rose Park.
Ooh-wee,
In the
Rose
city.
Park.
You just been around. All those bad places.
Come on, man. Bad places. Come on.
Sorry,
gotta
did I
say it
say
like
that
that.
out loud?
You're the
Did I say that
ringleader,
out
huh? You're the ringleader.
Oh, you started all the trouble in Rose Park, huh?
Man, I came when it was fun in Rose Park. Sure.
He said
How long did you
fun.
stay there?
So we were there pretty much most of my life there until I got married and moved to Utah County.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I wanted to get away, so I got out.
Hey, but being in Rose Park though, was it easy for you guys to adapt to the other Tongans over there, or were they like
I
looking
don't
at
think there was
y'all?
that much back then, huh?
Yeah,
Not like now,
Oh,
but
oh,
yeah,
that's what you're
huh?
saying.
There was.
it was good, man. It was
They're all right.
It was good. It was. I made friends, grew up with them. We still stay in touch until today. But that was my life as a high schooler, you know. And then after I got married, just moved to Utah County.
What was your first experience with snow coming from the islands? And you saw snow for your first time. Were you...
I think we had more snow here. Can't really remember it. That time went by really quick for me. That part of my life, you know, like high school. High school went by really fast for me.
He wasn't thinking about no snow. He was looking at
What
all the
were you
snow
doing in high
bunnies.
school? What was your first job?
Man, when we got here, man, it was a struggle coming to Utah. Like same thing
Yate?
in Hawaii, you know, like Yate. Because I climbed in mountain.
Right.
Come here, people pick me up. I brought my spikes with me from Hawaii. So I climbed
trees, huh?
I love pine trees, man. With that chainsaw, pine tree, you know.
Right.
Pine tree was fun back then.
Okay.
You know, after school, people pick me up.
Go
Go cut, and after I'm done, I go home. I don't have to pick up. Once in a while, you know, pick up, but
Or like clean up after.
yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
The hard part was to cut it down.
Right. Let them do the
So
easy.
yeah, I made money
Man.
in high school, you know, but it wasn't crazy money. But if I would have still had that, you know, ability now, man, be a different game.
Yeah?
But yeah,
So you weren't cutting hair?
oh no, I didn't learn how to cut hair until after I got hurt.
Okay, we're going to get in there. Hold on. Don't go too far.
Yeah, there you go. Come on.
This is crazy. Okay.
You were doing this. Wait, my bad. You were doing this in high school.
cutting trees,
after
climbing up
school.
trees.
Oh yeah, after school, like, only certain people knew about me, you know, like cutting
Right.
because I was a kid.
And sports was nothing, like
I
not
played-
a thing. Or
I played football when I got here. I didn't play sport until I got here. Like really,
Okay.
To Utah.
So I played, volleyball before we came.
That's an island thing, though.
Yeah,
volleyball.
volleyball.
I mean, you got
with
hops.
basketball.
Okay.
From that climbing, man.
That's tight, dog.
yeah.
That's just hard to climb, dog.
Man,
But it was fun. That was my thing, climbing.
climbing.
So
Man, you really are 5, man.
like I said, I'm proud of it, man.
Okay, look. So move to Rose Park. What the hell? You graduated from?
Yeah.
What high school you graduated from?
From West Side.
Boom!
Panthers all the way, man. Panthers.
From what? A lot of people out
Yeah,
there.
those time, man.
Okay, West
Good old
High.
Panthers,
Graduated
man.
from
Yeah,
West High.
Yeah.
What was the move after high school? What were you trying to do? Was there a
Man,
job, or were you trying to
no,
chase a dream?
Just living, man. Just trying to survive, helping out the parents. It was just no direction, really. I mean, maybe my senior year, I wanted to be a nurse.
Oh, wow, for real?
Fireman, but I didn't really have dreams until I got hurt, man. That's bottom line. All I knew how to do was using my hands.
Okay, look, we're gonna get into that because that's.
But West, I'm grateful for West.
Yeah?
Football, changed people's lives.
Right.
Hey, for real, for
It
real.
changed mine for where I am today. So it wasn't finance, but I'm happy, man.
You learned something.
Okay, look, let's if we can. Now, I want to get into it a little bit more, man, about your injury.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you want to, can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you walk us through on what happened? that caused you this injury that you?
Yeah, it was a football accident. My senior year in high school. Okay, I'll try not to get caught up.
Nah, you good,
Because-
Toko. That's what I'm
because-
saying.
You straight.
I try to live, now. When I go back to what happened, it always bring up emotion but I know the whole reason why I'm here today, is because it took me years to understand that I've been through some stuff that people need to hear, and it made it, I made it through. So to share that, there's so much, there's so many people behind me, or were there for me, still there for me. So I'll just go to what happened. There was a football game. I was playing defense, and one of the players sacked the quarterback. Ball rolled out, fumble, and I dove on the ball and I already got it, and everybody just piled up, and my neck, snapped, and everybody got up, and I was still laying there, and I thought I couldn't breathe. I just was numb. I couldn't feel anything. I was paralyzed with my neck down right away. So it happened really fast.
Damn.
It's just the weight of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like I was already hurt before that, the play before. And then still continue. It was on kickoff, I think. I already took my neck. And then that play alone just
Finished it off,
Finished
huh?
it off. But that's where my life changed, man. Like, looking back at everything I went through, it was hard, But I'm here now. It's not hard anymore. I'm already here.
Hey, can we talk about it though?
Yeah.
Because there's
It's
gonna
the
be
journey.
a lot of people that need to hear that part. The hard part, because
Right.
it's easy for them to see you now. Like, oh look,
Yeah.
he's just a successful barber. That the injury doesn't even affect him. But to hear that part,
Right.
Right.
like a high school senior
Come on.
that just snapped his neck. Where do you go from there?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying-
Like I'm saying, being a 5, like,
No giving up, man.
no, like, something happened like that, and all I knew how to do was use my hands, Like, school wasn't really on my,
Right.
future plans. So for that, and I think just the upbringing with my dad was disabled, like, years later, once I got to Hawaii, we moved here because my dad was disabled. He was diagnosed with ALS after he passed. So I helped a lot with my mama. So
While taking care
I was
of-
working. So I was working at a distribution center, for the church in high school too. While I was doing
Yeah,
out
there
there on
you
the
go.
side,
Okay.
you know, night cleaning. We were cleaning Hard Rock Cafe downtown. So I was always working.
Busy.
You know, that's nothing new to me. But after my injury, it was, to me, you know, I don't even know if I would have graduated if I didn't get hurt, you know, because,
For real?
no, man.
You had a whole different plan of life, huh? At the time.
Like-
you didn't even have no plan.
I had no plan, just working, you know, like, maybe I would have graduated, but I think I would have been all right, you know, because I always worked.
You knew how to work.
Yeah. But, you know, looking back at it, you can't tell your future. The future,
Right. You're just
yeah,
like,
yeah, but, you know, I can't try to guess what would have happened in my life, you know? But I'm happy where I'm at. I had to dig out of it,
Had
but
to learn, huh?
look, hold on. Yeah, sorry, sure, man.
Go ahead.
I just want to touch on this a little bit. Because to me, I was watching a little video of you, man. And it talked about your purpose, right? But to me, it was like the beginning stage, like seeing you injured on the video and seeing you saying the doctors told you you'll never walk again.
right.
Like how you said you're a real father. Like I'm saying, you knew how to work, and that's like me, and that's like somebody taking that away from you, right? And where I'm going with this is the only person that we can both agree on that did this to you is the man upstairs. So to me, I'm asking you, did you ever like at that moment say, "What the fuck, man"?
No.
Or you just like, damn, I just got to figure out how life's going to take me.
Like,
Going through that
I just
journey.
went
of
blank,
trying to
you know?
walk-
I just went blank. Like, what the hell now, you know? Like, well, what do I do now, I guess? But I had no choice. It was either get up or this is it, you know? So, I mean, I didn't get up right away, but in my head, I was getting up, you know? Like, a lot of meditating, you know? Like, meditating in bed and the whole alone time, a lot of time on my mind, you know? Like, I have to get up. I had no choice because
That's why your ass the one that went through that. I'm going to tell you that right now because just off how what you're saying right now, when you said, my mind was already strong because you're already that type of person. So what I'm saying is if it happened to anybody else, man,
Yeah.
I think me and you both know what could have happened.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying what happened to you was okay.
Right.
But what I'm saying is it could have only happened to you. That's what I'm saying because your mentality was already strong to it. The man upstairs was like, look, he can.
Handle this.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, Una.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that whole saying, like, you know, everything happened for a reason.
You believe that
I
shit?
believe that. I really do.
Can I ask you?
Hell nah.
You said right, and it's really brief. You just mentioned it, right? It snapped. It went blank, and my mind was already moving.
Yeah,
And you said there's a lot of meditation, right? And obviously it shows that you have the mental strength and you was already on the move. Because when I'm thinking about it, and I'm straightforward, if something like that happened, man, my mental game going down. And I'm not saying, you know, just there's some people out there, right?
Superman. That's what
My
I'm
mental
saying.
game's going down, and I'm like, what now? Right? I came out here. I was the one helping my dad.
Yeah.
Why me?
You just took
Right.
my arms and legs from me.
Now I'm sitting here doing this or whatnot. And it's just inspiring just hearing you saying that never even crossed your mind.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it was already you sitting there, and then of course you said it. I already had support in the back before you start mentioning when the incident happened. Like, where'd that come from?
It's just the upbringing from my mom and dad, you know, like watching them struggle. I feel like today is a whole different game. Your kid is happy, you know? Like, I feel like, to me, I tell my kids to struggle. I tell them what needs to be strengthened, you know? Like,
Do something.
or like I tell
like
them,
that.
you know, you're playing sports, it ain't free. And that money ain't coming from nowhere, you know?
They think it is, though.
Like, you know, yeah, let a kid be a kid, but let them know, you know? Let them know where everything's coming from. It ain't, I don't know, everybody's mindset different, but I feel like it worked for me.
Yeah.
You know, like seeing the struggle, it made it who I am today, you know? I mean, keep going back to the upbringing, you know, like the whole time was, even when I was in Tonga, it was the same thing. Like my uncle went to school and I was the one helping my auntie in Tonga, you know? Like Saturdays, you go to a farm and get, you know, food.
Right.
You know, we walk to the farm and walk back.
Go Uta all day.
You know, like all the time that after I think my injury, I look back at all the time that I used to get mad when they tell me run home, you know? Like from work, I even need to run home. Or from work, or like from the Uta, you take the Huospeti and run home while they take the Tokonaki and get in a taxi
little
cab and
things
go
you
home.
took
You know,
for granted.
yeah. But I'm grateful for those things that they made me do to be able to run.
Hey.
So,
That's crazy.
but back to the injury part, being in the hospital, I went through a few surgery. It wasn't just a one-time surgery.
Damn.
You know, they went back in, like I think maybe a couple of weeks after. Like I had a blood vessel burst, and then that was a whole experience. Like it got so crazy, I kind of adjust to it. You know, like being in the hospital.
Hey, let me ask you this, Una. Look,
Damn, dog.
with all the stuff you telling us right now, look, one of the things we trying to push on the podcast is mental health for Polynesian men. I mean, Polynesians in general, but especially us, because a lot of times when stuff like that happens, we feel like we can't express ourselves to somebody else like that, to be vulnerable. Hey, this shit sucks. Like, I don't know how long I can do this. Hey, I've never done this before. So, like, hearing everything that you've done, what would you say could help maybe other Polynesians in that position?
And that's another reason why I'm sitting here today, you know? I think I overheard, I overheard one, I think I caught one of you guys' clip. I can't remember who it was to, but you guys asked that question to him. And, you know, like I said, 2 experiences I've been, you know, like paralyzed and I overdosed. I overdosed myself. Like, I was out. I was done. No heartbeat. Like, I think that was a year later after my injury. It hit me, and I woke up from it, you know, and, you know, so that was my lowest point in life. It wasn't the paralyzed, you know, like I tried to take myself out.
So it's a real thing, huh?
Yeah, you know, like you just black out. It's so easy to end it, you know? I think, it's so easy to end it because I think, you know, not to get into, gospel stuff, but like,
No, it's good.
you know, I'm a teacher in my elders quorum class in Tongan, and I think one of the elders quorum, he said, one of the leaders, they asked him, would he die for the prophet?
For what he believed.
Yeah, and he said, that's easy to do, but to follow,
Man, you motherfucker, dog. Did you hear what he just said?
That
I
is
almost started
easy, huh?
crying, bro.
But to live it is a lot damn harder than to just go out.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, cousin, that hit me talking
You know?
for real.
You know, this.
Wow.
That's just how it is in life, you know. We need that.
We need that.
You need that challenge. If life was easy, man, we all wouldn't be sitting here.
What are we here
on the
for?
beach or something, you
Come
know.
on.
But we need that challenge in life. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you know. I still think about it once in a while because I'm still fighting it physically, you know. Like I had to text you earlier. I'm like, what is this place? You know, is this a club or am I expecting people? Because I get nervous, you know. Like I get nervous being around people, and my spasm kicks in. I'm not on any medication, so I had this thing that I fight every day. Like 2 weeks ago, I went to a wedding, you know, and I didn't even go inside. I sat outside because I was so nervous being around people. I had like summertime is my time to get around because I'm more relaxed.
Yeah.
So I have to like tell myself nobody's there. I'm alone. That way I can be able to get around because it's a mental fight every day, you know, for me, because I think we all have that weight on our shoulders that somebody's watching us or
Right.
You know, like
Right.
I think once you get rid of that, man, you walking, you going.
You good.
No matter where you at. If we all fight that, get rid of that, because that's the only time I'm focused. I ignore everybody. If it comes down to family, you know, that's when my grind is on. Just when I block everybody out, pick one thing I want to do, accomplish it, and
Damn.
Hey, I love that though.
you know,
Man, thank you for sharing that,
You can
bro.
focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah,
there's too
there's so
many
much-
people out here trying to do 100 things
there's
and
so much information, man. Like pick something and
something. Get it done.
get it done. Well, even the littlest thing in a day, you know, like for me, like if I have to fix something at the house, fix it and you feel good. This is one little thing.
It's almost like that thing, like make your bed in the morning, you know,
Yeah,
first
yeah,
thing.
that's
So you
it,
feel like,
yeah.
oh, I accomplished
Yeah,
something.
I don't fix my bed, but yeah.
Hey, me neither. Not all the time. But
Shit. Nah, hey, but look. Hey, thank you for sharing that, Toko. That was a great question too, cousin. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. But let's get back to the journey, man.
Yeah.
When did you meet your wife?
I think this is where I get in trouble.
Uh-oh.
You know, you asking about
Why you
dates
asking the
and
hardest-
times.
No. I'm not saying the time, whatever. I'm just saying, like, when
Well, I
did
didn't
you
meet my wife until after I got hurt.
Yeah.
You know, I did my journey, like, I played wheelchair rugby. I got into wheelchair
Hey, that's
rugby.
right.
For real?
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw that.
Wait, hold on, what?
Wheelchair rugby. No, that's right.
Yeah, and
that's
that little bit of
crazy.
clip you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's right. Yeah.
I did wheelchair rugby.
How did you find out about that? Toko?
Man, just going to therapy. Met some people at therapy. They were doing sports, and you know I needed something. I needed something to go. So after I graduated from high school, I moved out of my house on my own. I was 18, so I moved out on my own. Like you know, on a roommate. I had a roommate. That was the best thing I ever did too. You know, get out of the house, be self-reliant.
free.
Damn.
So
Damn, Toko. This is all after the injury.
yeah, all after the injury, man.
Because I saw somewhere where you said it took 4 and something months for you to walk again.
to even get a movement. Yeah. So I was in the hospital. When I got out of the hospital, I was in a wheelchair, power chair, slowly working my way up, like crutches,
Man, Toko.
and get to where I'm at today, just with the cane.
Dang,
No.
but you said 4 months after the initial injury
Yeah.
to just move.
I was in the hospital 4.5 months.
Look how
But
strong
that's
the
that
mind
was
is.
all that
That's
surgery.
how
you
strong
was
the
talking
mind
about.
is.
Yeah, and then I
Surgery
blew out
after
my
surgery.
lower back like a year later too, because I was trying to push out. Yeah, I blew out my lower back. That messed me up even more too. And then I did 2 surgery on that one. Like I did 1 surgery. They tried to fix my lower back, and then by the end of the week I couldn't. I came home. I went right back in for surgery because I couldn't sit still. I couldn't sit still. It just,
You 5. nigga.
yeah, man.
I'm
I
gonna do
mean,
my
I wish I could.
Got to
Mind is strong.
But you have to, man. If not, like I said, it was easy to go, end it. But you got to keep moving, man.
Nah, you're right. Hey, that's something my grandma always told me, man. Because when I was growing up, all my life I always seen my grandma. She never sat still. Even when she got older,
Yeah.
she'd be outside cutting the grass with like a knife. And I'd be walking from school like, I ain't gonna lie, kind of embarrassed sometimes because I'm like, my grandma outside cutting grass. Hey, but my mom would always tell me, you can't tell her to sit still. She's from that mindset generation where it's,
Hey, come on. cousin.
but my grandma always told us is, learn how to work. You know what I mean? If you see something, pick it up. You see a piece
Yeah.
of trash, pick it up. Don't walk over it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to me, that's what I'm saying. Like I get what you're trying to say. Where you can't sit still. You know. Because some generation are like, nigga, do the shit. We can, y'all do this all day. You know what I mean? Una? But I'm just saying, like it's cool that you have a mind like that, man. And that's why it's cool for us to share your story because now we get to see where that mind came from.
Yeah.
But anyways, we won't go into rugby, right? You were playing
Wheelchair
rugby.
rugby.
You thought you were tired. You thought you were throwing a lomo for it.
It was fun, man. Like, we got to travel. It was a professional team here in Utah. We travel all over the states, really.
That's tight,
I'm like, I feel like, that I'm like, I made it,
Celebrity, yeah. Hell yeah.
like, people went to college. I went play, wheelchair rugby and got to travel. You know,
Yeah,
You see
like,
them
yeah,
travel.
I'm doing more than what y'all
It was
do.
fun, man.
That's pretty
It
tight.
was just a fun.
How long did you
environment.
play that for?
Yeah.
I played 3.5 seasons. So
That's like 3 years, huh?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and everything was paid for, man. The only thing I paid for was food.
For real?
So yeah,
Why'd you stop?
Well, no, hold on. What's one of the cool places you traveled to that you were like, I really liked it?
Washington, man, the White House.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, we were outside the gate, but we were there.
Hey, nah, you still over there. That counts.
Yeah, you know.
What did the Michael shit? That White House, man. Okay.
You know, like I never thought I was gonna see the White House.
You ain't
in
lying.
person,
I've
you
never
know?
seen it.
For
Y'all
real.
seen it?
I have not seen
You seen
it.
the cousin?
I've been to Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama.
Never
Yeah.
been there.
I was like, am I in America still?
Country.
That's different.
That's way different, man. I feel out of place
Yeah.
while I'm being over
Crazy how
there.
you just go to a different state, cousin, and you feel like you were not in America.
For real, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was different.
Montgomery. Is
It was
that like,
fun.
what is that? Where's
Alabama?
Montgomery? Oh,
Alabama.
damn.
Alabama. What he's
That's
talking about.
Alabama.
That's them. Slaying
It's
niggas.
that country folk.
Right. That's them
By the no.
waiting in the water.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man,
What's the song?
man, a lot of friends, man. Like this whole journey, I think that was what I gained was a lot of friends and people. Just get out, man.
Get out. Huh?
Get out and meet people because doors
You ain't
open up.
lying.
Doors open up when you
Who
make
you know, not
friends.
what you know.
Facts.
So
That's tight, though.
both.
So you did it for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to my question. Why'd you stop?
Okay.
Oh, I settled down. I was ready. I'm ready to settle.
When you mean settle, was you
Like,
dating
married.
already those times? The 3 years you were dating, and then all of a sudden you said, all right, I'm
Yeah. Did
Yeah, I
you
was ready. Yeah. I settled
okay.
down. It got boring.
did you meet her during your rugby
No, I
days?
met her here at Hey Lala's wedding.
Huh?
I mean, am I okay to drop names?
Hey, you say whatever you want to say. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I met her here in
Oh,
Utah
okay.
County. Oh, yeah, Utah County. Well, we're not in Utah County right now.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
good.
Yeah, I met her there. We didn't even know each other.
So what? What happened? How'd you sweet
When
talk
I
her?
saw,
huh?
when I saw her,
Or was she
he's
sweet
like,
talking you? She had to do the double take, huh? She said, "Hey, that's that nigga that played rugby."
That's that.
I remember that.
It was
Yeah.
summer that time, so she thought I was Uli Uli, dude.
Hey, either way, it worked, Toco.
Like,
Hey, for y'all that don't know, Uli means black.
Put an earring in Una's ear. Yeah, he looked black. Some shades on.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
Damn, that's tight though. You guys met at a wedding?
yeah, we met at a wedding. Dated for about a year. Then we settled. Got married.
Wow.
Had our first kid.
Hey, your wife. Hey, shout out your wife, bro. I know
Yeah.
your wife, man. So it's
Yeah.
this is cool. That's why I just want to tell your journey. So you settled down. How many kids you got now? 4?
Got 4 kids. My oldest is a girl. She'll be 16
What's
in
name?
July.
Names.
Selah
Name after anybody?
Masani. Selah Masani Ariane Tafa. So Masani is from Love at Home in Tongan.
Hey.
Yeah, Masani.
Yay.
Hey.
Hey, I never heard that.
Yeah.
We don't want to sing church hymns in here. That is
Cool.
tight.
The reason why I had to ask you, to us probably names mean a little
Yeah,
something.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? We don't just start naming kids
Yeah.
Skyler. You know what I mean? We don't do that.
Cut his mic, Skyler. Cut his mic right
It's
now.
like edit now. But okay,
It was good.
She's the oldest?
Yeah.
then you got
The
boys.
I have my oldest son is named after my dad, Fatai.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Fatai. And then, Fatai Lie Atevalu Tafa. So, on my dad's side. And then my second
Girl, boy.
oldest son is, I have 3 boys. So, only 1 girl.
And 3 boys after
Oldest,
that.
Your girl.
Yeah.
The 3 youngest
Yeah.
boys.
And then I have my second son is Langatoi. Langatoi,
That's-
named after my younger brother.
Oh
He's
yeah.
named after my dad's brother.
Oh,
So-
okay. Naming
then-
the family, huh?
Yeah. And then his middle name is Samai John. Yeah.
Samai John.
So it's like three belonging people that helped me in life. Like, head coach, my guy.
You threw them all in there.
Yeah, he threw them. So I stand for the guy that helped me when I moved out. His name was Isaac, and then John is just another guy that helped me out in life.
Hey, shout out.
No, hey,
real,
no, that's
man.
not Una. You don't forget about
You don't
people
forget
that.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. I wish I had more kids so I can drop. If I'm missing somebody tonight,
What's your youngest?
My youngest name is Fifilia Loto, Una Loto.
Okay.
Alpha.
That's the
I
type.
don't know if you guys ever heard that one Tongan word.
No, I never
The Tongan song, Fifilia Loto.
Billy Lotto, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
that's like
that's
for that song. That song for me, like for my kids. If I ever, when I'm gone one day,
play that song.
they need, my advice. Just go to that. I mean, there's the other, like others option, but that one kind of stuck out to me at that time.
So you named them.
So everybody was making fun of me. I'm like, really? You name them after a Faikawa song?
Hey, that's a well-known
Yes,
song.
sir.
though,
But my
you're right.
kids are more Tongan than ever,
Hey,
man.
that's cool.
And they're Hafakasi,
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for my wife for that. It's not even me pushing the culture on them, It's my wife,
Your wife.
Palang.
Oh, okay.
She's Chilean Arabic, but she was raised with Tongans.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's tight.
she was raised with Tongans, so she's more Tongan than
I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was probably when I first met her. To be honest, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay,
So I was gonna say. So you got married, you
Yeah.
settled down.
that's your purpose.
When did
Kids, like just having a kid, that's a whole nother,
It is a job.
or just ties you up. You have no choice but to wake up. It's
Right.
So to me, like when I wake up in the morning and my body's saying,
Can't do nothing.
yeah, just be late or whatever. My body, I'm fighting my body. I'm like, somebody gotta take care of these kids,
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be someone else. It better be me. So get up.
Get up.
When did Barber start coming in?
Come on.
So Barber came in right after I got married. Actually, that's when you got
Figure something out.
You're trying to find something to do.
Yeah, I had
You're
a
like,
kid
I
on the
gotta
way.
pay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a kid on the way. So I'm like, how am I gonna take care of my kid?
So who introduced you?
Just me.
You just picked up some clippers and said,
No, I
"That's
went to
it."
barber school actually.
Oh.
I went to barber school, but like I said, man, I wasn't gonna go work anywhere. I didn't know
Right.
what ability that I have to do for work and supply whatever I need for my family, future wise. But
That's
barbering just fell in my hand. When I signed up for school, it was before my wife gave birth. We were already married. We moved to Utah County, so I was commuting back and forth from Utah County to 72 South. I walked into school. The instructor looked at me and like, "You got to be able to stand all day." I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." So, and I didn't even know I was able to do what I do now with
Oh
clippers,
yeah.
razors.
You just walked in there knowing you're like, I have to feed my family.
Yeah.
There's no other question.
Yeah.
Whatever I have to do, I got to do.
It was
No brainer.
yeah.
Did those motions of spasms, when you talk about, how you go into groups, when you go into school, did those kick?
all the time. But when I'm in like tight spaces, I feel a little bit more comfortable. Because if I fall, I catch myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm very jumpy. Like I have to be aware of my surrounding. Like even my kids, I walk out of my room, they're like, "Boom!" They're like, they already know I'm gonna jump, and I'm like, they get a laugh out of it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the barbering was just, I got it done, got it out of the way, got my license. Didn't know I was gonna go with that.
Right.
Like applying for jobs, they're gonna look at me like, but I did it. I mean, barbering, I think when I was in Utah County, I wanted to be a BYU barber.
Hey.
Oh, you wanted to cut BYU?
Yeah, I wanted to be at BYU.
Cut
they
your
had a
hair
barber
over there.
shop in there.
Oh.
You a BYU fan?
Man, come
I'm
on,
more of a
man.
people fan, you know.
Okay, good.
So-
Good answer.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, he a hater if he didn't know. He'll be why you hater. So.
You know, I support everybody. Like I said, coming from Tonga, I didn't know nothing about sports. So, like even from Hawaii, we went to West High School '98, Chicago Bulls, and Michael Jordan played down the street, and I didn't even know nothing about that. You know,
right.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that.
Hey, the golden
Well, you
era.
didn't have to because they were both dumb. They were both weak too.
Hater. Hey, but Una,
Yeah,
was you ever cutting hair before you went to barber school? Like,
man, I tell
I think
everybody
I'm all right.
now, I went from the coconut tree to your head. You know,
Dang.
straight up like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Climbed up a coconut
Yeah.
tree, now
I
I'm
mean-
fading you up.
I mean, we all grew up. I mean, I know I did, like growing up and washing dishes. You know, with your hand before the dishwasher came
Yeah.
along. You know, and I tell everybody, if you can wash dishes with your hands, and you know where all the
Make
spots
rice
clean,
with a pot instead of
yeah,
the rice cooker.
you can do anything you want.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like cutting hair is the easy part, but can you stand all day, or can you grind?
Yeah.
That's all, man. Just,
Look, we're gonna get into it because I got my first haircut, cousin. I got my haircut by my mom, uncles, you know what I mean, cousins.
Family, yeah.
But my first barber cut, cousin, was this guy right here.
Huh?
And he was working inside a shop with a white guy.
Daryl.
Right across the street from Arby's
Yeah.
in Orem. You remember this?
Yeah.
See, this is throwback, cousin. This is way, right? This is the beginning, huh? Of you.
I've been a barber since 2009.
09.
Yeah, so I think
I graduated high school that year.
No, he didn't.
Guys, you just let me talk
If
my
you-
thing.
Guys,
got
I'll
his
blast him if you guys
GED.
want me to. And for damn sure wasn't no
I
09.
graduated 2010. But hey, 09?
09.
Toko, look, unless you
Come
want
on.
to bringing this up, Toko, this is
come
a
on.
memory of mine, bro. Because look, I just got to tell the story.
Okay.
A week ago, before we were shooting this, I went into the shop, cousin. I need to get a cut because we got invited to the Chief O's album. Right? So I text him. I'm not going to lie, I was looking everywhere. And my barber that cuts my hair, couldn't do it. So I was like, one of them take walk-ins. So anyways, I text him and Messi. Look, my dude, shout out Messi. But I didn't know him because he was a young man. He's one of our young men. But they were like, yeah, he can cut you up. So I go in there, cut me up, right? And Una's next to me, bro. We were just talking, having a conversation, bro. And then before I left over there, cousin, I just had this feeling that was like, look, you got to get this guy on the pod. So before I left, before I even paid, I walked right up to him. I go, hey, I need your number. And he was like, why? I said, I need you to come on the podcast. And he was like, oh, nah, man, you know, it's cool. I mean, just do you guys' thing. I said, no, Toko, we need to get you on. And my guy was like, okay, cool, yeah, put my number down. Just hit me up whenever. And then I told him, no, we going to do this weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like,
Right now.
The next weekend, we on. And my dude was, but where I'm going with that is that, I'm talking about this is recently that I went in there. My guy said he's been cutting since 09, right? I got my first haircut at a barber from this guy, cousin. And I was recommended by somebody to go in there. When I walk in there, right, there's the Palangi dude, old guy, right? What's his name?
Daryl.
Is he still there?
He's still there, man.
Bro, I told Superman when we were driving over here, I told him, bro, I went to Arby's to order yesterday, cousin.
Yeah.
Just went in there.
They got they got a 2 for $6 fish.
This ain't no Arby's.
On Arby's. Shout out
Sponsorship.
sponsor us, Arby's. But anyways, cousin, I drive by and I see him sitting there.
Tapalangi.
Cousin, my emotions start going crazy, cousin, because to me, I'm like, look how this guy was old when he was over there, cousin.
Already.
I'm old now. Well, I graduated 09.
I thought it's 10. It's 10.
But what I'm saying, cousin, for me to see him still over there, you know what I mean? It's like, well, Una's going back to what Una's saying. Like, there's some people, cousin, just can't sit still. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that guy has money. But anyways, going back to my story.
Yeah.
I walk in there, cousin, and Una was taking walk-ins at that time, right? You were just cutting hair.
I was licensed, but I put apprentice behind me.
Oh,
that way,
okay.
because the old guy's clients, they come in there, he's a bald guy, they're like, I'm not sitting in a chair. You know? So that way they know I'm being mentored by him, you know. So I give a lot of props to that guy too for giving me, you know, the advice and guidance.
He taught you a lot?
Yeah. I learned a lot.
Is that where you went after you got licensed? Was that the first
No,
spot,
I
or were
started
you?
at Craig's Cut.
Oh,
I started at Craig's Cut.
stop.
Yeah, man. $5 haircut.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$5 haircut. Yeah.
How long were you at Craig's?
Probably a couple of years.
Huh?
I was at Craig's Cut for a couple of years, and then I picked up the Provo Canyon gig,
Yeah.
and I worked at Camp Williams military base, full-time barber in Lehigh. So I have for a few
How are you
years.
getting these clients?
Yeah, come on.
How you getting the clientele, Una?
No, that was just me moving around, you know, like trying to improve, like going from $5 to where I'm at today. I mean, I feel like I'm still on the low end, but
Hell yeah, you were.
But you know what? On this low end, man, is
You getting packed in
funny.
there, huh?
no.
Nah. Why is it funny?
Because people brag about the numbers, right?
Right. Every barber does. Every time I
Everybody
go.
brag about the number, but all my clients are paying way more than 35.
Oh, well,
You know, it's
charging
not
them.
about that.
Oh.
It's about relationship
Yeah, facts.
building. You know, return clients. They come back. It ain't my haircut. It's the building relationship.
Yeah.
So it matters who sits in that chair.
Yeah. I mean, you have one hair, I'll cut it, and you still pay the same, or you can pay more because you're happy just to show up. You know, people.
Hey, that's love.
You know.
See,
Presentation. Everything.
just talking about your story, right? The first time I met you,
yeah.
Junior Kafusi, in that same spot, you're that old guy.
Yeah.
Right, I walked in
Junior.
there. Yeah, Junior Kafusi brought me in there, and I'm like, oh man, he was cutting up, and I was working at Provo Canyon, and I don't know if it was, maybe it was Lala or someone that introduced, or Lee,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not sure who told you about Provo Canyon. Then I saw you seeing you cutting up the kids' hair.
Yeah.
Look, and these boys at this time, these are not no. Like, these not no ordinary boys that you just can go like down to
Rowdy ass boys, huh?
rough boys, rough, and they got backgrounds, backgrounds that they'll go from 17 in this treatment center and then go straight to jail. And once they turn 18,
Damn, like that.
yeah, right, and
They were scary kids,
yeah,
man.
there's some big boys. But what's funny is that obviously, you know, I always remember it was Coletti or someone that always had a staff with you, right? And the list, we try to just filter all the boys to you, and you just cutting
I
up.
knocked out 60 haircut in one day.
Huh?
60?
Yeah, and it was a smaller room than this. You know?
Small, hey, we gave him a small room. It was looking like a barber. It looked like a girl's
Yeah.
little makeup area, but it was a small room.
Knock them out.
We had 130 boys, and there are dorms, and there are certain dorms that these kids cannot leave. 'Cause they're just just hyper violent. They're just
Lockdown,
they'll just
almost, huh?
literally, right? And I remember one time it's this one dorm. I won't say the name of it, whatever, but we start filtering them out. And these are the ones that were not supposed to come out, but they were coming out or whatnot and just getting haircuts. And a lot of times these kids would just pop off on anything, little things, small things, right? When he comes in, man, they're
cool.
loving it. Just the looks on them, right? They feeling good too. They feeling nice.
good.
A little bit of what they had at home. So the behavior is kind of little, little
Morale
little
goes
high.
up.
Morale is hella high. So that was always a good
Man, a
time.
fucking haircut matters to them.
Man.
It's more than the haircut,
Come
to
on.
us, you know?
But you have to be that barber, man. You have to be that barber to control the environment.
Facts.
Control the environment. So what I did, what I think some of them didn't realize, what I had going on was a little bit of reggae, island reggae.
Music in the
Music.
background.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey.
because that's what I do. Even at my shop. You come in there, if you're wind up, you mellow out as soon as you walk through there because
It matters.
it's not hyped up. You know, you
Chill vibration
Chill,
in
yeah.
there.
It's the experience.
and then, and you talk to whoever is sitting in front of you. You know, like talk to them like you really do care about them. You know, like when the whole thing when I did that program, the director that I was interviewing with at that time, they were surprised. They were like, how much? And I told them the price. They're like, we're going to tax that, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. Just, that's how much I'm charging because this is me giving back. So I really did it, because I was feeling like I was helping the kids.
It was.
What's your word?
Hey, these we didn't have that. We had no Polynesians in there, but it was Meulis,
it was one of the
Mikos
worst
over
years
there.
that year.
And hey, for real, they go in there, and I remember sometimes I would just go and poke the bear, and they'll be sitting on their seat. And I just tell Una, I say, hey, shave it all off. Shave it all off. But yeah.
Back then, they were forced to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
they're a little bit more mellow, Like,
Oh, okay.
they have choices. But back then, they were like,
Gotta cut it.
and then they were like, hey, man, I'm just doing my job. You want to get mad? Hey, you
gotta
want to
get
get mad? Get mad at somebody, get mad at them outside. And I told them, hey, if you guys gonna do something bad in here, I'm never coming back. So they cared about me coming back, Like, so I'm like, I'm never coming back.
Come back, cut
It was like, you act up now, I'm walking out this room and I'm never coming back. So even though the haircut wasn't like, all that, it was, my rule was like number 4, number 2, number, 1. That was it.
Right.
It was
Nothing
no
too
like
crazy.
skin fade,
Right.
nothing. It was like a light taper, little lineup, no gel, but they were forced to get a haircut. And I'm like, if you guys act up, go in the hallway where the camera is at, That way you deal with someone else.
Don't bring that in.
No, but if it was a lot of times where the boys, they'll get rowdy up. Once they see one fresh cut, man, it's wildfire. Wow.
Everybody
Hey, I want
wants
next.
that.
I want next.
Yeah.
I want next. So stab. I want next. Even in the dorm, the most locked down dorm. Hey, we're starting from here. These guys' haircuts or whatnot. And they coming in. They feeling good too. It was
But I was
definitely.
knocking it out, man.
Yeah.
Like I go in probably once a month, and just knock out as many haircuts as I can.
You go in there once a month?
Yeah, once a month, knock out. Like I had a whole corner full, But for barbering, I shouldn't do that. I should be cleaning that up.
Right.
But like,
That's how much you
Because-
just cutting back.
yeah, because going through the doors too. If I need to go use the restroom,
It's
I
like that.
struggle. Like going through the. So I just like zone out. Next.
Knock them all out and
knock
get
them
out.
all out.
Damn.
That was in the beginning, man. That was my beginning days.
The grinding part, huh?
The grinding days, man.
Hey, but that white guy,
7
though.
days a week, yeah.
That white guy you work with, though, man.
Daryl,
You moved
man.
there after that. That's after you were doing that, huh?
I was still working with him at the time too.
Oh, that you were cutting.
So I didn't stop that program until I opened up my own shop.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I kept that job. That was like my backup, like a little extra.
Just in case.
Oh.
I always had a backup plan.
Okay.
for work.
Little extra cash. Okay.
Yeah. Even until today, I still do.
When did you open up your own shop?
Yeah, there you go.
2013. I broke off. So I did a lot in a short amount of time.
Over a
man.
decade.
Yeah.
You be cutting dads, sons, and sons.
Yeah, I
man.
had
That's
people
crazy.
shout out for me, man. Like one of the main one, Satema Ngali. You guys know who it is.
Oh,
Yeah. The big dude. Big dude.
Yeah, he shouted out when I first opened up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was coming when he had hair back then. So he bald now, but he started with hair, man. I mean, like I said, man, even from day one, I think I landed in Utah, man. People was behind me. I had my parents put me around good people, and it was my choice not to, be around good people or not, But
What was that process of starting your own
Business.
the business,
Yeah.
What made you want to move there?
You work so much, and I think I'm always in that mindset of learning. I think that's something that we'll always have. Always want to learn. My wife decided to go to school. So she signed up for school. I went and signed the lease.
Stay home, no school. I signed a
She
lease.
signed up at UVU, and she's like,
What you do?
Like the next day, I'm like, hey, baby, we're opening up a shop. She's like, what? How are we going to do that? So I knew, I worked, different places, and I learned the business. I know how much I can do. You know, like 60 haircut in one day. You know.
Right, you're like, shit, that's
can do
nothing to
this,
me.
Yeah. So I'm like, if nobody show up to work and I'm the only one, I know I can handle it. You know, I can do it.
Okay.
That's
So
crazy.
you never had to. So in your mind, you was always
You know, you're always by yourself, man.
right.
No
I
matter
don't
what.
have to rely on nobody.
Yeah.
I gotta make
I mean,
this work.
You gotta
no
have
matter
an
what.
idea what's gonna be like, you know, or how is it gonna go. Then you jump in. Don't just jump in if you can't swim and you know you're gonna drown. Don't jump in.
There's no water in there.
Gotta have an idea somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
So-
so-
Okay.
and just do it. You see something, do it. For me, I have so much dream, you know, but I had to slow down after I start having kids. And my wife went to school. She graduated with her degrees in human resource and in accounting,
Wow.
and then minor in management and financing. So she did a lot of schooling, man. Like while having 2 more kids.
Dang.
So that was motivation for me. Like, we were pushing each other. It was a
step it up, huh?
good teamwork, me and my wife. Good teamwork for sure.
So you made her go do the financial so she can
Oh.
run the business. So
That's why I have so much dream, because I can dream, right? I can dream and she put it on paper. You know? It's a good
Let's
teamwork,
go.
man. Like, it's
No, it's
definitely,
good.
it's the truth. Without her, I wouldn't be where I am in business. Yeah. So I can dream all I want in business because I have her on my side.
Right.
So-
Right.
that's tight.
A strong woman, man. Like having 4 kids
Come on.
and school,
Ooh.
and then deal with me. She always say I'm the oldest.
Hey, all our wives
I
say
know.
that.
Yeah, for
When
real.
they ask him, "How's your oldest kid?" Who? This guy? No, your kid. Shit. Nah, but that's what's
Yeah,
up, man.
Like, you see what women go through, man. If you don't if you don't get motivated from what they go through in 9 months, there's something wrong with you. Like.
Well, I don't think they go through that. I feel like I go through more.
Said personally, but
You know what I'm saying? What's a little pain? You know what I mean? Just a little pain. But nah, just kidding. Nah, that's tight, though.
But yeah, back to business, like you were asking, yeah?
Yep.
Like, really, there's nothing. I mean, I didn't know where to go with it. Like, I didn't even have money, like.
Well, hello there. Sorry we had to interrupt the episode, but shout out our sponsor, Calm with Kava. What I got here is extract kava. You add an ounce of this into 5 ounces of water. You wait about 15 minutes for the extract to take over the water. You stir it up, and then you're ready to mix. So you know what I mean? What we try to do is make everything easy for y'all because that's what we do. Shout out our sponsor. Go ahead and go on the website if you want to order some. Use the promo code CULTURE to get 10% off your first order. And plus, it shows us love, so appreciate y'all.
We always call it the gummies, citrus mint. It's all natural, gluten-free. Again, I popped one in. They're very delicious.
you already know what it is. Look, ain't no way like the traditional way. Look, they got the traditional kava right here. But if you ain't want to do that, you trying to cut off a little bit of time, they got the micronized kava too. So what that means is you ain't got to use no strainer. You just throw this in with the water, mix it up, ready to go.
But now, back to your episode.
You pick up what you learn from, from whoever you got mentored from, and you go apply it. So I had no money. I had a little bit of money saved up, build up credit.
Right.
I had no credit, and so it took me 2 years before I got that confident to move on and knowing that I was ready. But, man, to do it, I had no idea how it was going to open up. Like, I went and got the building. I went and sat in there for a couple of days. It was like, what am I going to do now? Like I had a room to break down. And, like a Polynesian guy walked in. One of the Polynesians walked in like, hey, you need help? I'm like, yeah, man. I don't even know where to go from here.
Dang.
Like, to break down
That's
the wall,
cool.
like,
Your own people show
yeah.
up, huh?
Pakalani. His name is Kulisi Pakalani.
Man.
You know who it is. Everybody know who it is out in our community. And I always count that as a big brother to me. And, because he did that.
That's
He
tough.
knocked down the wall, and once you knock down the wall, you better pat
Right.
it. It's the next step.
Build it up, huh? Yeah.
So once you just step through that door, man, get it done.
Get it done.
It's so easy to do it. It's more easier to do it than not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
You psych yourself out though, thinking like, man, I have to go knock down
Yeah.
the wall. But
I think when you think too much, that's where it's hard,
hard.
you know?
yeah,
So just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, hey, Sheila, that's crazy because I just thought of a quote that Will Smith talked about, but he was talking about the day before you go skydiving. He's like, the night before you're dreaming, you're worrying yourself. You're telling, what if the parachute doesn't open? Or you're thinking of a million things that's gonna go wrong. Yeah. But he says, but once you jump out of that fucking plane, he's like, you see how fucking nice everything is. You see how beautiful the world.
Out,
so he's like, the night before, you're killing yourself because you're doubting yourself. You're down everything that's gonna go, and you're telling yourself everything that's gonna go wrong. But just like you said, if you just jump the fuck out or just break down that wall, that's the easy part.
Right.
Then you start seeing all the blessings and all the things that God had for you. You just gotta jump sometimes. You know, some of us just live comfortably. You know, like Superman. He doesn't want to take the risk. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That's another story.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look at him like that. I'm just kidding.
Hey, but Una, if you had to like give advice for like someone starting a business or something like that, what would you say is like the most important thing?
Especially a poly kid.
Yeah, starting.
Learn.
Learn first, huh?
Yes.
Get
Know
some
what,
game.
know what you're getting
Yeah.
into.
I mean, you don't go.
You
ride
don't
a
go
horse
jump in the
without-
water when there's no water.
Jump in the water, don't know how to swim, bro.
You know, learn the skill,
Learn that, yeah.
whatever it is you know you need to get done before you open a business. Because opening up a business is easy, but to run it for how long?
That's the hard part.
Yeah,
Since
keep it going.
2013.
Ooh.
Huh?
We.
I've been cutting dad, sons,
Grandpas?
sons.
Grandson.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've seen people come and go. So
All sorts of lives.
oh yeah, kids. I've got kids since they were 5, and they go through school, college, move on, get married, come back. I'm still here.
That's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
You go
That
through
is cool.
generations.
You're right, and
And you get to see that though, huh?
yeah.
That's
Hey, but how come you look like you don't age though? What's the secret, though?
You starve yourself.
Nah, I've been starving, but I get bigger.
the coconut tree in your mind. You exercise.
Oh
Nah, that's
man!
tight.
But like seriously, dude, it's motivation. Like the littlest thing motivates me. Like thinking back of your parents.
You're right.
Like us Spawnies didn't have so much motivation, but I think we get distracted.
Say we're lazy.
Nah, distracted. You get very
Distracted.
distracted with
There you go.
mentally, physically, whatever.
Right.
Like to be where I'm at, dude. Like I count it as a blessing. Like you guys are running by me, right? You guys see all this information. You guys are running right through it. But me, slow walking, I'm picking up all those information you guys are missing. And applying.
I like that,
You know
cause
what I'm saying? So
When you're moving a little too fast,
you miss a lot.
you miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Slow your ass down. That's what he's saying.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Yeah, you're right, Superman.
Yeah.
Slow
camera.
your ass
Down.
all the way down.
Because you know what? I don't care about the missing pieces back there. That's what Una's there for, to pick them up
Hey.
and meet me in the end.
You're gonna miss all the
heavenly glory.
Yeah, come on. Shout out Bruce Lee.
Nah, okay, but
but yeah, stuff like that. I mean, it ain't easy. I mean, life still ain't easy. But you still
no fucking excuses though. I like
Wake
the
up,
whole-
man.
No,
Wake
hey,
up.
you know what?
Move,
I like that
move,
because
go
I
outside.
feel like that's what's missing now in today's world. It's that. You know what I mean? Everybody. Well, what I'm saying with that, Una, is that I feel like everybody wants to do the easy work now. Everybody wants to be behind a computer, but they don't understand that it's the hard work that makes the world go around. Somebody has to pick up your trash. That's hard work. Somebody has to do your driveway. That's hard work. Somebody has to cut your hair. That's hard work. Somebody has to fix your car. But nobody wants to do that shit no more. Everybody wants to be either a gamer, YouTuber, or everybody wants
Some
to do
influencer.
Everybody wants to do the easy shit, Toko, because they want the money.
Easy.
But what they don't fucking understand is it's the small shit that makes the world go around. For you to be able to wake up and do what you do, somebody has to pick up your trash. Somebody has to fix your car when it's broken or do an oil change. So what I'm saying is somebody has to cut your hair. What I'm saying is it's great to have a mind like that, Toko. A mind that even with with what you have going on with your body physically, I'm saying some of us are missing that part of the mind to say, look, something has to be done. Somebody has to do the hard work for somebody else to have a better life. So what I'm saying is your parents did the hard work for Una to have a better life. Now Una's doing the hard work for little Una to have a better life. That's what is supposed to fucking happen. But along the way is what I'm saying is we gotta teach our kids. Like I always tell my kids, look, fix your bed in the morning, right? And it's not the fucking me that cares if they fix it or not. There's a principle to me telling you fix your bed in the morning, because later down in life it's gonna be something that simple that's gonna make you fall, or it's gonna make you think. My dad always told me to fix my bed, so when this wall comes up, I can overcome it because I fixed my bed. That means my dad was teaching me something more important in life, and that's to have a work ethic, that to have something to move around with. What I'm going back with that is, bro, is that your mind has been, I don't know, like programmed differently than most people from a young age, because like I'm saying, with what you physically you can't do most things us three can do, but mentally you think you can. With us, we're like, well, I don't even know if I could do that. Well, mentally you're already like, I can do that. Even though you know physically you can't. Like right now, I can say I can pick up this fucking, but my mind will tell me I can't pick that up. Right. That's the difference between a person like you and Superman.
Damn,
you know
why
what
you
I
gotta
mean?
say it like that,
Like
bro?
I'm saying, that Mamba mentality is what's missing from these Mamba Kobe Bryant fans. You know what I'm saying? They forgetting the mentality.
Damn, why you gotta say it like that?
You know what I'm saying?
You're teaching me a lesson right now.
Hey, I'm preaching, man. I'm preaching. Because I
That's a
see
lot of
them over here
information.
like, this nigga stupid. I'm preaching, Una, but what I'm just saying, Toko,
Right.
is that's something I teach my kids now. You know what I mean? It's because I feel like that's what now, is it hard? Yeah, it's hard. My kids won't fix their bed the way I want it to be fixed. My kids are not going to do certain things that I tell them to do a certain way. But to me, it's, as long as I know, okay, look, he's doing it. He might put his pillow this way instead of this way, but to me, he's doing it. And day by day, it gets better and better. But it's more than fixing your fucking bed to me, Una. It's me teaching you something that's going to help you later in life. It's what I'm going with this, Toko, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what, like as a podcast, that's something that we need to talk about more, is that, you know, some of us has to do the hard job, bro.
It's a small step.
Right? No matter physically tired you are, mentally, whatever, somebody has to do it. Because if that person stops doing that, then the world doesn't go around no more. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
It's something as simple as cutting hair.
Right.
If the whole world stopped cutting hair,
There's so many ways we can go with that, you know, where it's leading us, you know?
Yeah, for real.
but I'm just saying, go ahead. What do you think about what I'm trying to say? Though?
No, like, I think, you know, when you say that about kids, there's so many ways we can go with that, you know? Like, growing up, we were taught to be respectful.
Right.
You know?
You don't ask questions. You just
Right.
do what you're told.
But you see where we struggle with that
Yeah.
as we grow up.
Right.
Yeah.
We're still respecting the elders, and they're like, you know, if you know they're telling us something that is not correct, and we're still doing.
You still listen though.
Yeah. When it comes down to business, that's where,
The line's drawn, huh?
yeah, like I had barbers that were older than me inside the shop, and it was hard for me to tell him to do something because he was older than me.
That's the culture, though.
Yeah.
That's the culture.
So when you're talking about that,
But
that
you're
was
a boss. You're like, this is my.
yeah, but
the
still,
coach.
yeah. So when you're talking about that kind of pushed me back. I'm like, depends where we at. You know,
I feel you.
We're talking about raising kids, different story. When we're talking about business,
different story.
yeah. So
The culture, you can't mix culture with business, is what you're saying.
I can't
To a
you know,
certain degree.
Yeah,
Huh?
I can't say what's wrong and what's appropriate, culture or business, because you still gotta have respect somewhere. You know.
Facts.
So
You ever had somebody come into your shop that you cut for free for a long time, never pay you, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck, nigga, when are you gonna? It's all right, drop some names, because I know some names on my phone right now that you told me a week ago. Bishop Malachi. Just kidding.
I was just in there today, man. Like, hey, Molo, that wasn't.
Molo, I know you.
It's all right, Molo. No,
Just kidding.
no,
It's
but
the
yeah,
blessing.
like depends where we at with the like raising kids and
But what do you think
business.
about what do you think about
But
the
that-
world becoming weak though?
the business side of it. There was I think 2 questions I was gonna bring up. Like people ask me, was it hard? Or was it easy? I'm like, dude, I was too busy trying to figure it out. No, it was hard, you know?
To worry about that.
Yeah. You know, you don't think about how hard it is because you're trying to figure out how to do it.
Just going through it.
That was one of the questions, you know? I'm like, just when you go do it, you don't think about how hard it is until you go back after you've done it. Either you
Damn,
fail
I'm struggling.
or you made it, and then you look back. And, you know, I'm like, don't. And, the second question was comparing yourself to others. Stop that, man.
Stop that.
Stop it. Do it. Do it yourself. You know, do it at your own pace. Don't try to rush yourself, you know?
Do it your own way.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why you paying attention somewhere else?
Yeah, don't compare yourself to others. Because when you compare yourself to others, then you're like even tonight, I was gonna really research you guys and see where I need to get to know you guys before I show up here.
Nah, hell
like
no.
you know, like just like in life altogether, man. Don't compare yourself to anybody, because your struggle is your own struggle. Nobody know your struggle. So walk through and block everybody out. You'll make it if you just know where you're going.
Hey, I love that because look, like, kind of like what we doing right now.
Right.
There's a lot of people just doing the same stuff, you know what I mean? But I feel like what you said, if you just do it your own way,
Yeah.
it's more authentic and it brings people to you because they're like, I'm like that. Like, I feel like what he's saying, that's how I feel. So I'm going to do what he said. But it's
Hell
cool,
yeah,
it's cool how you're doing it
Take
because,
that information.
yeah,
Take that information. You're either gonna use it or you're not. You know. So apply or don't apply.
make it yours though. Do it your own
Do it at
way.
your own pace
Mm.
and just do it.
Just do it. Ooh.
You know.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what we on. I like that, though.
Yeah, I like that.
Like for me, like I know one of my biggest fears is like quit being shy about my walk. It took me forever to accept that I'm disabled.
Yo, you still don't want to think like that, huh?
No, man.
The brain is like, nah.
You know, like some people think I'm still laying up in bed and collecting Social Security. You know, I'm like in my head, I'm like, ew. Yes. You know,
Think what you want
yeah,
to think.
yeah. It's like, you know, they don't know any better, so they just assume. But that's how people assume. And are you applying that? Do you care about those people? You know, that's just
I like that.
That's
noise,
noise.
you know.
That's noise, yeah.
Block out the noise.
But you know what you're doing. Take the information and either it's a good information and apply, or if it's not, block it out. So me, like with people, when they come in the shop, I'm sure there's a lot of good people and a lot of bad people that come in the shop, you know, and sit in my chair. But I only know the good side of them.
Hey,
I'm saying?
come on.
Like I only see good in people.
I like that. That's clean.
You know, like if I see you outside, you're doing something else, I'm like, that's your business,
That's you.
You know, that's you. But
I just know
the
if you-
person that I know is a good person no matter what. You know, unless you get mad at your haircut, you like, my haircut sucks.
Then don't come back.
But yeah, I see good in everybody, man. Because negative energy is just bad. It's a waste of energy, man.
Waste of energy.
It's a waste of time.
Hey, are you religious?
What do you mean by that?
Like,
I mean, he is a teacher of the elders, Quan.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, just because you go to church doesn't mean you're religious.
I know. Hey, you ain't lying though.
Don't let me get him. Don't let me get him now, because he knows a little
What?
different. I'm culturally
what?
valued. But what I'm saying though is like, you believe in God, huh?
Oh, yeah. Like, I've been to the door and he didn't open the door, so I came back and I have work to do in this world, man. You know, and live. That's my goal every day is just to live.
But what? Okay, I always ask this. I always gotta ask this. You know, but what makes you believe in Him so much?
I mean, like, you try to take your own life, right? And coming back from that, like, even at one point, when I was in the hospital, I was staring at myself, you know? I wasn't even in my own body. But knowing that he died and suffered for me, that's nothing, you know? Like, what I'm going through.
You already took the
Yeah, he
Ultimate.
suffered for us, man. So, whatever
Whatever you
pain
do,
you going through, you know,
nothing,
it's-
man.
I mean, how much more do I need to, you know, prove? You know, like look at my kids are happy, you know, because where they at on Sundays, and when they're sick or when they ask me to give a blessing,
You can do it.
yeah, you know, like my mom passed away in July, and my dad passed away when I got hurt, but I wasn't there because I was, hospital and dealing with all that. But with my mom, I helped her pretty much go over, to the other side and watch her at peace when she passed over. And she asked for a temple recommend. And they didn't know that was something that we did before she passed. So there's a lot of miracle, Like people, even before, it was hard for me to see because people say, you're a miracle. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just working. I'm just trying to make it. I didn't even understand what they're talking about, but
Now you do, huh?
yeah, that's like Holy Ghost. It's with me, when I'm places. Like I said, when things happen for a reason, things happen for a reason.
That's what's up.
You listen to that voice, and it help you.
Hell yeah, Toho.
So
You answered you are a religious man,
Yeah, see.
yeah, there's another happiness when you talk about religion. Like there's more than that I can explain. So.
No,
If you want to talk to the missionary, I'll.
Yeah, he needs one. What if you Bishop Molo, can you send some missionaries to Paul's house, please?
Well, already knows me. Church every Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Sleep in the foyer.
Sleep in the parking lot. Oh, huh?
But like hearing, I think when you talking about mental health, man, I think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Right now, this generation and what they're going through, just so much information that they gotta choose.
You got it.
Right, but not only that. I like how
You know
you
what I'm
said that.
Yeah.
So much information they
they
gotta
gotta
choose
choose.
from, cause
Yeah.
there's movies, the internet especially.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
they don't
you-
know
you-
what to be because the internet tells them
Like-
who to be. Right, that's a different monster, man.
Yeah, like to talk about that, like what information are you putting into your head? That's a whole nother world. I think I moved on from that.
Like there's so much good, in technology, but there's so much bad.
Well, there's good, there's bad, cousin. You know
But
what
I
I
think
mean?
it's just
Right.
up to your actions.
What do you mean?
Up to your action. If you're mentally disabled, I mean, there's different levels of mentally disabled or whatever it is, because they said there's chemical, there's
Imbalance,
Yeah.
all that.
so it's hard to speak for everybody. What people are going through.
Right.
So I think for the kids, you have to communicate with them. Like I think for me,
That's hard.
for me, I think I was thinking about it. I'm like, someone needs someone to talk to. So it really means to someone a lot when you just say hello to them. Like when I was going through it, I was locking myself in the room. I was by myself. Nobody visited me. I mean, maybe once in a while, or even when my families came and opened the door, like, hey, you okay? What am I going to say? No. I'm like, they came in one time and I was on the floor, I'm trying to do a push-up. Like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. But they don't know what's going on. They don't even know how to help you. So sometimes, like, it depends on what you do.
Hey, but let me ask you about that part, Uno, because look,
that's
you saying you proud to be a father.
Yeah.
Look, and from the islands, look, that's us. That's who we are. That's why we act the way we act. But let me ask you, because we own it. Why do you think, like, older generations from the island don't like to talk about suicide and all that? Like we see it now because the kids now, they'll actually say something, but like old school mentality is
Your
like,
parents?
Laupisi, don't
Right.
talk shit like that. Like, just go and do it.
You know what I mean?
It was.
Like, why are we like that? Why you think
I'm
we wired
stressed.
like that?
Your parents be like, go ahead, stress.
Yeah, what's that?
Go ahead, get help.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm depressed. What's the
Right.
I don't
that
care.
was a hard one, I think, because I was a kid, in that situation. But to look back at it, I mean, it's culture, man. We were just taught to respect and shut up and listen and do. And back then, like me growing up, like getting hit was our love communication.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, you went
Now
like-
you get slapped, you
Yeah.
gotta explain to the kid, or he gonna go do
Call the
something.
cops. Yeah.
Cops will do something to himself, or
Right,
come
right.
at you as father and son and beat you up. Or something,
Right.
Like I think my relationship with my kids, like because I need so much assistance, they help me. Like even before I came here, my son helped me put my shoes on. You
So
know?
they see the struggle.
Yeah.
They be like, I
They,
gotta help
you know,
my
so-
dad.
So when they out in public, you know, I feel like some people are like, you kids are the best, you know, like, because even like, I think a little experience, like last football season, the game was about to start and I was walking across the field. My son stopped and ran across the field and like walked me across the field, you know? That was a big, I was like, wow, good job, son.
Yeah.
Like, was that me?
Dad
Is that coming
moment,
from me
huh?
or is that
Yeah.
mom?
He really loves
Nah,
you.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
you know,
yeah.
like little things like that, you know, like.
And you don't have to tell them to do it.
No,
It's a different
yeah.
feeling, you know.
Like, I think definitely bonding with your kids is a big deal, man.
Big part of it, huh?
But yeah, coming like there's so many things going on in people's mind. Like I said, I think for me it was take my pain and pityness for myself. To take that away, I had, you know, my wife and my kids. You think about them and always thinking to deliver whatever it is to be a father and, you know, husband. You don't think about your struggle.
You forget about yourself.
Yeah,
huh?
that's what I'm saying. It took me forever to, you know, realize I'm handicapped, or disabled. You know, like I met a guy named David in a power chair, Bloomfield. Big dude, man. I always see him on Facebook once in a while. I was like, man, that dude's walking, but he's in a power chair here and there, and he's always getting around. You know, I'm like, my kids are getting older now. Now they're like, whenever we go places, I always just sit in the car. Because they go and play, and I'm like, walk, you know, I can't hang walking distant. But I finally got a scooter to be able to get
Go
out. They were
experience
so
that with
happy,
them.
you know? Kids.
It's different for
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
huh?
yeah, stuff like that. And I think, like I said, my purpose is to be here for the kids and to be like tonight is a big deal because even today I didn't want to share my story. You know, like I just held back all these years. I'm like, man, I got too much going on. I feel like I haven't accomplished anything in my life to share what I have, you know, or what I've been through. That was a big. Even you show up to my shop is plain because I didn't want nothing to be about me. I wanted it to be about the barbers, everybody as a team. But I think just this month alone, I think after I heard you guys, one of you guys talking to someone else about that, then I'm like, man, I think it's that time for me to come out and finally share what I went through, and still, you know, I'm okay. You know, it'll be okay. Just at least from my experience, hopefully it'll help someone else.
Yeah, no, but that
So-
just you saying that's exactly why we do this.
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah. So
You know what I mean? It's to us is not only to tell our people a story, like tell your story, Coco, but we always tell people because every time we ask somebody, they always tell us, "Nah, man, podcast not for me."
Yeah.
But we always try to tell them, "Look, bro, it's not about you or us.
yeah.
There's somebody watching that's going through the same fucking shit you're going through. That in his mind, he's saying, I can't do this shit.
Yeah.
So I always try to tell them, bro, it's your story. It's your
Yeah.
journey. You know what I mean? Like, because to me, if I knew my mom and dad's journey, that would
Yeah.
mean a lot more to me. Even though I already love my parents to death, you know what I mean? I'll do anything for them. But what I'm saying is to know their journey would have been cool to me to be like, damn, look what my mom and dad went
Come
through.
on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to us, this is the purpose of us doing this,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Not only that, but years later, your son can look up YouTube and be like,
Yeah.
look, that's my dad.
Right.
And he's talking about his life. He's like, oh, man, that's crazy.
I didn't know that part.
Right. So
Yeah.
to us,
know
it's like,
that.
that's what I'm saying, Coco.
Yeah,
so,
thank you guys.
No,
man.
thank you, man.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They'll be here
I didn't want to
tonight.
do it, but that's what I'm saying. Dude, that's what we're here. But we're gonna. But yeah, nah. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, look, we're gonna move on a little bit.
Yeah.
We have this thing on part of our show where we. I'm just gonna go into it right now. Culture question.
Yeah.
She's culturally rooted, so obviously we got to throw in some cultural question. And my question is, when I ask our guests this all the time, is, what is one thing about your culture, being Tongan, that you love and appreciate? And then what's one thing about your culture that goes on that you don't agree with or that you don't like?
So
Don't smile because I know you're thinking in your mind.
No, no,
I
there's a
think,
lot.
You know, no, I think the first, at least the first one, you know, is love.
Offer.
Offer. You know, we lead with love. As Polynesian, as you know, we take our shirt off for someone that's cold, and you know you're gonna be cold after you're giving your shirt. But you know, it's just natural. You know, it's natural
Don't even
to-
think about it.
Yeah, it's natural to give. You know, and help. you like. I teach my kids now to like love their sister. At least my 3 boys, you know, like love your sister no matter what. You know, if she's going through something in life in future,
Right. Take care.
be there. No, be there for them no matter what. Be there for each other. So love is a big deal for me for culture. Yeah.
Why do you think they teach us that? Just go off real quick. Why do you think in our culture they teach us off our like? Why do we love like that, Toko?
Man, I think that's a deep question, and you going that far for culture, you know? Like, I think it doesn't just go back to culture; it go back to Christ. You know, I'm saying like He loved us.
Be Christ-like.
Yeah, and like
That's real love.
you know,
right there.
like
Ooh.
no question, you know. So
Okay, that's my fault. I didn't know you. Okay, what's one thing about the
Sorry,
culture,
man.
Toko, that you don't
uh,
agree with that goes on in our culture? It's
I mean,
okay.
I'm sure there's a lot of things we disagree with. I mean, but you still do it because it's implanted in your life, you know, to be a part of.
Just say it. Tell them. Faikava, say it.
Oh, it's not even that.
Oh, wait.
It's not even that.
You know, Faikava is a choice.
Yeah.
You know, that's
It's a good choice. Huh?
you know, it's just up to you if you want to mix.
It's a good choice, man.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't do it, but you know, whoever does it, that's their, you know,
Right.
getaway or whatever. But anyway, I don't know, man. There's a lot.
Like what? Name one.
Yeah, what you think?
Name one. Let's
One
just talk
culture,
about it.
culture.
Yeah, that
One thing you
that
don't
goes
like.
on in our culture that you're like, man, this needs to change or stop, or you just don't
I don't
agree
know,
with
man.
that.
I think there's a lot of people that might get offended if I say something.
It's okay. Hey, be offended.
Hey, I'm offended that you're offended.
No,
Okay.
choose not to be
I don't
offended.
know.
Huh?
I think
Yeah.
adjusting culture-wise, you know, like growing up, maybe back in Tonga, we help each other out with, you know, manioke or ufi, you know,
the village.
for function
Right.
or funerals or whatever, you know.
Tokoni.
But yeah, but I think in America now, you know, they have a thing called life insurance and stuff like that. So it's hard. You know what I'm getting with that, right?
I am. That's
know,
cool.
so-
Hey, that's a little deep what he's
You know,
trying to
so-
go into
Yeah, you
without
ain't
y'all knowing.
So, so that's where I'm leaning, you know. But we still do it. I mean, it helps certain groups, certain circle. But I think with our generation now, I mean, I feel like we're losing that, or it's going away with the older generation kind of passing on, you know.
He ain't lying though.
I mean, there's a good and a bad because it brings us together no matter what. In it,
No, but we gotta
because when we go to American system, you know, and like, yes, we can do it that way, but you see the distance in families.
No, that's what I'm saying. They
'Cause
rather,
if we can-
they rather send the money than show up in person.
Yeah. But like, you know, like going back, I think the culture wise, if you have no money, show up. You know, that means more than
This
money.
is the service right here. Use your
It-
hands,
yeah,
huh?
like it's not always about that, but
Money, yeah.
a
We're
lot of it
making it
comes
about
to it. Yeah,
Well, not only that, the burden, right? I would say the burden, but if someone passes and you're like, man, I'm already struggling, and then I gotta help and whatnot, that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, if you're in a position to help.
Yeah.
Help.
So
Yeah.
I think as we get older, we got to teach the younger generation to budget.
Man, you ain't even lying.
You know, budget, and it's not about all this fancy stuff, man. I meant like I've got the brokest person to, you know, the multi money wise in my chair, and I don't know who's happier. I think the brokest person is happier than
The one that has the
yeah.
most.
But it all depends, you know. Like they say, money is
The
not,
worrying is different.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah. The happiness is different too.
Right.
You know?
For
Like,
real, for
so it all depends where you at. Like me, I'm happy, man. I've accomplished American dream in my eyes.
Come on, man.
In my eyes, right? With what I've done.
Done, yeah.
And it's not even about, I mean, it's America, man. It's a working country.
Right.
You know? Land of the opportunities. But how long you going to chase?
Hey, but you doing it, Toko.
You ain't
I
lying.
don't know
say
about
that.
doing, you know? But
You are
like,
doing
when
it.
it comes to it, it's just, you got to prioritize, you know, what happiness is.
What's your happiness?
There's a
huh?
difference between happiness and fun.
Yeah.
And lust, huh?
Happiness, fun, lust. This guy's the worst out of, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's fun because we get to kind of brainstorm.
Yeah,
figure out,
you know
throw
what I mean?
things out there, you know. But I think because I don't sit there and talk to anybody, you know? Like, everything's in my own head. I'm talking to myself in my head.
Hey, but
We
we here.
like that too. Niggas probably smoke. Go ahead, cousin. Told me.
All right, I got one for you, Una. If you had to take one thing from your culture that makes you you, what would be that one thing? I know you mentioned love, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of aspects to the Tongan culture that you could say,
That makes
this
una,
thing
una.
made me me.
Besides climbing the coconut tree, but what is
Culture.
what is one thing
You can
being
take.
Tongan that you
Yeah.
say? Without this, I'm not Tongan, or without this, I wouldn't be
I'm not Una.
right.
Right. I remember, like, when you hear, you know, when you hear them singing that, you know, and like doing rugby games, you know, you feel proud of being Tongan, you know? Yeah, like, you feel that vibe, you
When
know?
you hear the
Yeah,
people
it's
singing.
just something that it was implanted in you, you know, like moves you. It's just, I guess they call it mafana.
Mafana.
You know, that's the thing, that's the word.
Yeah,
When
that's
you're
right.
mafana as
That's
a
right,
culture,
that's right.
it's
Like
Yeah.
the
when you feel that mafana, you know you're at a place of like, I'm sorry, you
I feel good.
feel, you want to give.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's say our sisters know how to fight us.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because
I was gonna
we
bring
know
that
how to,
up, yeah.
you know, and we mafana.
Mafana,
Like,
for real,
yeah, like, Ofa, you know, like big brother, you know.
hey, facts.
I mean,
Right.
if my sisters are watching, love you.
Hey, I do that.
It's not that. It's just, you know, it's the bottom line is to answer is,
the warm feeling.
yeah, it's that mafana, man. I'm proud to
That's
be Tongan because
tight.
you have that mafana. I wish I could
Different. That's different.
express it. I think that's yeah. I'm so mafana inside, but it's so hard
You don't
to,
know how to show it
Bring it out sometimes.
Yeah.
to make people feel it.
cause my body get all stiffed up. You know, I'm like, damn, man, I wish I could show it. You know,
Hey, I never heard that one. I like that though.
Yeah, my fun, cause
That's
hey,
just tight.
I like it because my mom, whenever my mom's my fun, me and my sister, and them like, ask for money. You know, my fun means my
Yeah,
my
they
mom.
can hear.
Yeah. You know what I
Come
mean?
on, man.
Look at my fun now. Yeah. That's tight. I remember. That's cool. Yeah.
That's tight.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead. Shumi.
All right. My question is, obviously, there's other cultures out there,
right?
right? If you can pick one thing from another culture and to add it to the Tongan culture, what's that one thing?
What culture?
You know, they say Palangis don't have cultures,
Mm-hmm.
but being married to a Palangi dude, I feel like they don't judge. They don't judge.
Yeah, right.
Some
Yeah.
of them or all of them.
I mean, but I guess you know, because that's. I mean,
That's cool. He said that.
The- I-
You know what I'm saying?
'cause
Hey, the ones that
maybe. I mean, that leads to a whole nother topic,
Right.
because you
I
know,
feel
racial
like
black
all
and white
human-
stuff,
yeah,
right?
that's
No,
what I'm
but
saying.
I think it goes. But
That's something. Hey,
hey,
That's cool.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
man,
my,
no,
hey, no,
that's
I
my
like-
what I see.
Yeah.
No, Una, hey, I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that because me and cousin talk about that sometimes.
You know, like,
because-
I mean, I tell people, like, if I was married to a Tongan man, I would have been done, you know?
right? No, you're right.
Buckle out the door, you know? Like,
Man, with all the
Because-
man fahuis and all the
yeah,
puis and all the
like, you better, you know, like my dad always say, fishy hokete if it's fifika. Like, flick your stomach if it's hard as a coconut.
Right.
You married a poly, or, you know?
yeah.
But, I don't
That's
know, I think
cool.
that,
That's cool.
to me, you know, like,
Palangi don't judge, huh?
yeah, they see things different. Like you see them, they're always calm, most of them. You ever see a Palangi like get mad
Wild?
all the
No,
time?
no.
Unless, I mean, if you're at a
Unless you're
certain
married to him.
area, yeah.
Unless you're
yeah.
married to him, yeah. Married to a Balangi, so I know the.
You know the Palangi
But
Bafana, huh?
the Balangis here in Utah, though, is what you're talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Not the ones that are.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
maybe
that.
like for me, I think my circle is so small because I don't get out and socialize as much. So that maybe it's just in my eyes, you know. So I don't
Nah,
get
that's
around.
cool.
like
Hey,
that.
that's
Yeah.
yours.
No, but
That's-
what's cool about that though, Una, is Palangi's white people. They have a bad name. Like whenever Palangi, I feel like any other people can say something, but when a Palangi says it, it's racist or disrespectful. So to me, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So to me, it's like we like to pick on them because we're like they have no culture, they have no right. Like say one of your kids do something, you'd be like, "Took a fit
Or
Palangi."
maybe I don't understand what culture means.
No. So what I'm saying is,
To their
what I'm saying is,
standard.
it's great that you pointed out that one thing that you said you love about Palangi is that they don't judge. And to me, I like that because to me, I'm like, I'm on that with you. Some of my friends are like that. You know what I mean? My Palangi friends, like we like this. So there's no, I don't look at them as Palangi. I look at them as family.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I mean, if we go to racial, everybody's racist.
Everybody racist.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not. Polynesians are not racist.
Hello, racist.
This one is.
Yeah.
We're not. Me, I'm racist.
But yeah, I think. I mean,
That's
there's
cool
so
that
much,
you pointed that out.
I don't know too much other cultures, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, that's cool.
I mean, that's the only thing that I'm dealing with. You know, is like they don't really judge. I mean, they do in a certain thing. Maybe they just disagreement, you know. But judging wise, I don't know. I feel like
They don't do that. Huh?
they don't care for certain things, you know.
I like that.
They all about that money.
When you have the whole world in your hand, well, now what the hell do you want from me? You give me the whole world, I won't judge nobody either. Golly. Nah, just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, but look, we're gonna move on a little. We got a game called Spitting. If you smell what the rapid fire questions, Stocko. We're just gonna go around and we'll just ask you questions and you just gotta answer it. But it's like a fast.
It's fast, but
So if I say
You can take
if I
your
say
time.
you like Ota or Lupulu, which one would you choose? Ota or Lupulu?
Ota.
Okay, so like that. All right, so I'll start off. If you were to just off of that, if you were to go to a place where they had every Polynesian food from Gumala to whatever, and you had to make a plate, what would be in your plate when you sit down?
Ota and Kumala.
That's just those two.
Yeah.
I ain't even mad at you. That's my, yeah.
no lucipi, no lupulo.
Look, that Ota be
No
hit.
talo.
You gotta eat Ota with Gumala.
I know it go together.
Right.
Okay, all right. You have to do a Polynesian Mount Rushmore. I don't know who you got on there. You got four faces. Any Polynesian faces. Who would you put on that mountain?
Actors to anybody to
Athletes,
Anybody you want.
singers, anybody.
but they gotta be poly.
To what?
For your Mount Rushmore. Pick 4 people out of the Polynesian community or whatever that you would put up there to say
Important to you.
these are the 4
Foreheads.
to you. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
That me, yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but for you.
Yeah, just for you. Doesn't mean
Everyone's
Polynesian.
answer is different.
Everybody's
I put
different.
my mom and dad up there.
That's 2.
Amen.
That's 2.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, amen, brother.
Mom and dad.
Next 2.
I think Fui Vakapuna is the only other one that said that too. The same thing.
He said his parents. Too.
Yeah.
That's my boy right there. That was the same age. Me and Fui.
Oh,
same
yeah?
age. Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's the other
Yeah,
one.
mom, dad, and
2 more.
Polynesian.
Polynesian.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be Polynesian. Yeah.
I guess, NFL player, you know, Halotingata. You
I
know?
don't think I thought be up there. That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, for sports, you know.
nice.
Yeah.
I played against him. When I got hurt, he was on top of me.
Oh, for real?
That's the one that.
Lalotti.
Love that guy, man. You know, like
Halotingata.
even until today, you know, like, you know, my kids tell them about that guy, man.
Yeah, he nice.
Give me one more.
Oh, yeah.
Haloti up there, you know, another Polynesian. I say, man,
There's a lot.
I'm giving my bishop growing up. I mean, when I was in
I was
hospital.
gonna say, don't
What's
say
his name?
Molo.
What's his
Don't
name?
say Molo.
What's his name?
Yeah, what's your bishop's name?
Pacific Sea, man, Nolisi.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
no
my
lease for real?
Yeah.
The owner of Pacific Seas.
Yeah, Nolisi, man.
Hey, shout out
Yeah.
No Leasy in Pacific
Hey,
City.
you ain't lying, man. If you ever in Utah, stop by Nolisi's. Well, we call it Nolisi's, but it's called Pacific Seas.
Yeah, we gonna need you on the
The
show.
thing, just for me, you know, like choosing that, like I said, giving, like so many people, you know, supported me since day one, and I don't have all the riches of the world, you know, to give back, but to push myself and live, and letting them know, you know, I never put them down, you know, I have,
Get them back.
live, you know. So
I like that. Hell yeah.
My question is, obviously you're a barber, and you've been doing it for a long time. Who's one person you would want to see, a celebrity or anybody, a special guest in your eyes that's sit in your seat?
talking about that, dude. We are a celebrity barbershop.
All right.
You know, I'm talking about that
I
talk.
believe that.
Like when I was at Daryl's,
Yeah.
I cut Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore
What?
twice. Yeah.
You're
No
lying.
joke. I even got pictures. Look it up.
Okay, situation.
Yeah.
Was that the one you wanted to come
No,
here?
he
though?
said he's
Oh.
been cutting.
Yeah.
So wait. So
So who would you want?
No, he said who's one
Oh.
that dead or alive now
Anybody.
that you would
Anybody?
want
Yeah.
man,
that you would cut his hair.
celebrity.
Celebrity, or anybody,
Yeah.
dead or
Right now,
alive.
Fob. So I'm more of an action guy.
Okay, who we talking
Then who
about?
we
Van
talking
Damme?
about?
Who we talking about? Chuck
yo.
Norris? Rambo? I grew up with those too.
What's his name? Freedom. When he shouted "Freedom." Oh, Braveheart.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm down with that guy. I'm
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, that'd be
Mel
tight.
Gibson.
that'd be-
Mel
Oh, it's
Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Braveheart, Mel Gibson.
Hey, you said young.
Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Mel Gibson.
Braveheart, yeah.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson, yeah.
They both white. They good. Both of them.
They look
Mel-
the same.
hey, dope story. Yeah, we're on that, but dope story about Mel Gibson. You hear about that guy?
Like his church stuff, or what are you talking
I
about?
mean, just him as a man, like him as a person. Man,
He's a good guy, huh?
You know, he made that movie Passion of Christ.
Yeah, I see. I know. Yeah.
Is he a good guy?
Well,
Look,
Or is that Hollywood?
Hollywood.
Or Hollyweird?
yeah, but look,
He's not that though.
that's
Is
what
it?
I'm saying.
Look, him making that movie was him showing like I'm about God.
Right.
Y'all trying to talk about the devil and all that. I'm gonna make a movie about Christ.
Anyways, guys, focus.
I know.
But Mel Gibson,
Anyways,
that's
yeah,
a great
Mel
choice.
Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. That's a
Back to
great
you.
choice.
Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, one more. We'll go one more.
One more.
Mango otai or red watermelon otai?
Mango all day.
I got you. We always argue about this. Michael Jordan,
Oh yeah.
Kobe Bryant, or Steve Nash.
Five. LeBron James. Don't let him do you like that.
I mean, Michael Jordan guy.
Thank you. Nah, yeah. Man, I'm yeah. Uh-huh.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
You know what? My guy
Yeah.
was the mimic of MJ, so it's cool.
Right. Yes.
All right. Una, if you had to listen to one person for the rest of your life, like one artist, who you knocking for the rest of your life now?
Oh man.
Only one artist. It don't have to be one
Bob
song.
all the way, man.
Yes, sir.
Three little birds, man.
Always good vibes, huh?
All
Hell
right,
yeah.
look. Anyways, look, we're coming to the end of our show. But before we go out, I want to just say thank you for coming on our show, Una. Thank you for taking time to come on. What we do here is we like to give out people's flowers, and we're giving yours, man, because you've been cutting since, like you said, 09. You had your business since 2013. You've been cutting dad's, son's hair, bro. You've seen people come and go. So it was only right for us, man, to have you sit here with us and have us tell your journey, bro. And like I say, I appreciate you, not only for sharing your story, but for what you're doing for the people in the community, Toko. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, man, ofatu, man, and blessings, man. More blessings to you and your family, man, on the journey that you await you that's coming, man. But I just want to give you your flower and say malo, man.
Yeah, just hearing your journey, humble beginnings, and going through it all. Thank you so much. I know we've crossed in our past encounters in here, but just knowing your story more, just giving information out to those out there for business, and of course, going through struggles on the mentalness was a main big thing, right? Appreciate you, and hopefully, we can run it back again. You can come back again. We can see how you're doing in another decade. And then hopefully it could take poor spot. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Hey, real talk though. We're not like just hearing your story, man. Like I know it was probably hard for you to be here, but man, I can only think of how many people you gonna bless by just sharing your story, man. Like you sitting here right now is a miracle, and I don't know if you know it yet, but your
You're a
story,
miracle.
man.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Like there's just so much things that we could say, but at the end of the day, we appreciate you, and like cousin said, we need to give you your flowers. We need to make a record. We need to show people that this shit is possible. You came from the islands, bro. Look, you got your own barbershop. That's crazy.
Right.
But hey, my law again.
Never heard nobody be proud to be a 5, but hey, I'm a 5 too. So I'm proud now too. But yeah, hey, but we'll give you Couple minutes. Una, if you have anything else to say, man, before we close out, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if I have anything to say right now, I think you have a dream, go get it, man. I mean, I didn't share with you guys. I'm a general contractor.
Oh, okay.
For real?
Yeah. License
Damn.
on the side, So, but like I said,
Look
man,
at that.
everything is, it's out there. Go get it. I mean, if you're going through something right now, man, just go take a cold shower, step outside, see the sky, man. Look up.
Breathe.
If you fall forward, fall on your face, so that way you can get back up. Or fall, like they say, fall on your back. That way you're facing up. But life is too short to have negative energy or to be self-pity is the worst thing that you can do to yourself too. So do some service, get out, find something that is very important to you.
Amen.
And that
Find your
will
purpose.
Yeah. Something you love and go for it, man.
Nah, man.
Amen,
Thank you, man.
amen.
Again, thank y'all for tuning in to Culturally Rooted. And I only got 2 words to say to y'all. Bumbleclot!
No, that's one word.
Oh,
Just kidding. I'm just playing.
I want to thank Skylar for nothing.
Appreciate you.